Okay, so still rambling on or sharing about these 5 packs here, and the thing that's sad about the fact that if you were not able to get the second 5 pack is because the big sales point and the reason that you know added bonus to getting these 5 packs, especially if you can find all five, is you get to complete a mass device right there, and thankfully I do have mine. I got pretty sad too, because I did get that fifth pack, or technically the second pack, and I had this piece, and there's a little kind of crystal plastic thing right there, and it's two separate pieces, or at least mine is now. I'm able to put it back together, and it doesn't look too bad. But yes, this is another something that Duke got a hold of, and I found the base, this gray part right here. But I was like, where's my little crystal? And I only got lucky enough of looking and looking and praying and all that kind of stuff. I know that probably sounds silly, but it, seemed to have worked, because where did I end up finding this crystal thing? In my bedroom underneath my bed. Okay, come on, you gotta admit, that's pretty trippy. Um, so Duke could have swallowed it, he could have eaten it, I could have just never ever thought of looking underneath my bed, and that's where I found it. But yeah, so it's rather sad if you weren't able to get the second pack, because the second pack has this piece right here, and all you end up with is, the treads, and then a, somewhat completed computer mass device console, and then this little thing, but that's it. You're missing, the main prize. So hopefully this is something that Hasbro, we're now seeing all this stuff about the Renegades or whatever, the cartoon that's supposed to be coming out. And so either with the cartoon, or maybe with the anniversary, the 30th anniversary when that comes, or just, I really, not just for myself, but for other people, I really hope that Hasbro is able to redo this, or find some way of working this mass device into another line, because it's just, yeah, I'm grateful, of course, that I have mine, but I think it's just so sad that there's so many people that only have that, and there's no way for them to complete that. I mean, it might be still being sold on eBay, but I think we've talked quite a bit about these packs, so let's move on. Alright, so over here we have the Paratrooper, which is another character that Hasbro just came up with for the kind of 25thers. And, it's got some unique colors on it. You kind of wonder why they chose the colors that they did. But I've got one or two of these, I'm sure. Then we'll go to... this was kind of cool when I found that other box, when I was thinking, hey, this can't be everything. I've got to have some more somewhere. And, that was the encouragement that I was, and motivation I got from you, Chris31. I was like, well, he wants to see everything, and I'm trying to show him everything, so I gotta have more. So this made me happy, because if you saw my video that I did for one of 3 nights, or kind of a series of videos that I kind of got the idea from, him wanting to see the ballistic pogo. I had one of these, but it had a little hole up here, so it's good to know I do have another one here that doesn't have the hole, and it's not in too bad of shape, and it's still from the earlier series, because it's got the silver backing right there. So we know we have one of these opened, we have this one, and then we have the kind of damaged one with the hole. So then I guess we'll go on to uh, Sergeant Airborne, which I don't really know that much about this character, but I have this one and then one open. And then we have quite a bit of these in the G.I. Joe room, I know that, so I'm not sure how many of these I have, but you got Snow Job right there, and rather cool because his goggles come off and this little hood thing comes off. And it's kind of nice though because I believe this is some of the stuff that came out in the 80s or the 90s. So they just repackaged it as far as I know with this. Then we get Warrant Officer in Cobra disguise, which is Flint, and I can't think of the cartoon episode, but this is supposed to be the time that maybe he was with somebody else, but he snuck into the Cobra base, I think, to save Lady J or somebody. And it's kind of cool, you know, to make him in disguise. All you have to do is take this head right here and pop it on right there. And so that's pretty cool that Hasbro changed their articulation in some ways for these 25thers by making it where the ball joint is now part of the head, or body, I mean. So then you can just easily change the heads. So that's that, and I have two of them. And I've not opened them because there's really no reason right now. I don't have a diorama of him or a Cobra base or anything, so he'll stay sealed at least for right now. And then I know this is one that Lunacy isn't too much of a fan of, but you get a Cobra Ninja Viper, and for what he is, I think he's a cool figure. I'm not sure that I've opened him yet, because some of these accessories were given to either the Devil's Due kind of Storm Shadow comic pack that I showed, so really had no reason to open him, and then I've got quite a bit of the Red Ninjas, so that's the only reason why he has not been opened. And then we have another one that I believe is from the International collection, and it says it up there. And if I'm not mistaken, this is originally, even though it says Ninja Coup Leader, and it's got some type of explanation of why it Storm Shadows this other clan leader. This is actually supposed to be a close interpretation of, I believe, the international character called Satan. You know, it's not spelled the same as Satan. I can't think of the spelling right now, but I think that's really who this is supposed to be, but Hasbro wanted to stay away from that or whatever reason and just basically called it Ninja Coup Leader Storm Shadow. So it's basically a red ninja in black, or a Storm Shadow in black. So really no reason to open him. Then of course I have two or so of these, and this is Cobra Commander and his hooded. And at the time it was pretty good for a Cobra Commander, but of course later they fixed the hand. I'm not sure that we ever got painted, you know, color scheme like this with a fixed hand or not, but two of those. And then, of course, if you've got, you know, the, I'll kind of show it a little bit right there. If you got that helicopter right there, you kind of already have this, can't think of his name, Wild Bill. And then if you have the Toys R Us 3-pack, you also have him. But, so, sort of that, I'm sure I did open him, but I've got two of him. And again, you know, he's been used so many times that there's really no reason to open these guys, since I have him in so many other versions, so they'll stay carded. And we'll move on to the next video. Alright, bye.